Yo, what's good my fellow Magic Knights? It's your boy DEADMANVINCE back with yet another Black Clover mobile video. I do appreciate you guys commenting and liking and subscribing lately. It's been looking kind of nice to me, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like the channel is doing a little better here, and we're only going to improve from here, man. Like, it's so odd that when I finally had like that burst of energy in my mind that's just like, yo, I have to like go hard, go balls to the wall, like just get back on my content, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not like that thought's not always prevalent in the back of my mind at the very least, but like that thought's finally come to the front of the mind, and who would have thought that that thought would have come to the front of my mind while I'm like very like busy with work. And it's just like these past few days, like I've had to work all day the last 2 days and I have to work all day today. I'm finally getting some free time tomorrow before work. So I will be recording that 200 subscriber special tomorrow and uploading it. Yes, we are not going to be recording it tomorrow and then uploading it in like 2-3 months or never, because if I don't get it uploaded before BCM comes out, who knows if it'll come out, right? Like BCM comes out, it's just focus, hard focus, right? But today I'm actually here to talk about the fact that it is the 22nd today. The Japanese version, as we know, comes out on the 25th at 6 a.m. in Japan, but in Japan, it is 13 hours ahead of where I am right now. So that means that the game is coming out on the 24th at 5 p.m. The game actually is going to be available for pre-download today. In Japan, tomorrow, but tomorrow's almost here, and it'll be 11 a.m. whenever it is tomorrow in Japan. So at 11 a.m. today, guys, we should be able to download the game. That is roughly, like, that is like literally a little over 1 hour and 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm sorry, my math just killed it. So, yo, it's 8 a.m. for me, 8:30 a.m. And I learned in high school that your brain is not ready to process information and problem solve and all that extra stuff that we do until like 10 at the very latest, or at the least. But all that is to say, the game will be available for pre-download in 2.5 hours, essentially 2 hours and 20 minutes, right over, literally a minute over. But y'all, if y'all have access to a JP account, they'll go ahead and download the game. If you don't have access to a JP account, I actually did post a video here. It was out, but this video right here, I actually made a video on how to pre-register, how to make a Japanese iOS account, and I did actually like show like each one of the steps. The only thing I skipped over is like my personal information and stuff like that, right? Because everybody has their own personal information. You can't copy me on that one, because if you do, I will find you. It's actually pretty easy, so give that video a watch if you need any help, and if you have any further questions, just comment under the video, talk it out. But basically, we're gonna go ahead and hop over to Twitter. We're gonna just talk about a few tweets here, just because none of this is like, all the tweets that I'm looking at are kind of like differing things, but like I feel like they all just kind of like fit into this one video, because they're all things that you can kind of like talk about pretty quickly. But yeah, be ready for pre-download at 11 a.m. today. If you're in a different time zone and you're like 3 hours ahead of me, 3 hours behind me, I don't know, do the math, but I am an EST, just so you know. So do the math based off of that, and you will figure out whenever the game will be available for you. Another thing that I want to talk about is we actually had milestone rewards for Black Clover Mobile for pre-registration, and I'm pretty sure the highest reward that we had for it was 500,000 downloads, which pretty much altogether the rewards netted us an SR Mimosa, which, wow, I didn't even think about that, man. In my reroll video, I didn't think about it, and I was like, look out for SR Mimosa, but SR Mimosa is going to be given to us for free. And I just hadn't thought about that, because I forgot about this campaign for so long, because we had hit 500,000 pre-registers so long ago, and it just slipped my mind. But basically, SR Mimosa, they were already going to give us 10 tickets for a multi, and then give us 300 black crystals, which is 1/4 of a multi, yes, but what other systems you can use black crystals for in the game, it could be also valuable for that. 300 crystals is kind of a lot, 1/4 of a multi. I feel like if you were using, if it's like a My Hero, the strongest hero type of system, but not as bad, where you use one currency and convert it into other currencies and use it in other places, 300 crystals could be a lot depending on what we're doing. And I'm gonna have to make another video on it, but like, Black Clover Mobile seems to be super duper free to play friendly, which I dream of. I dream of like super free to play friendly gacha games, because like I would like to spend the money, yes, even still, but I'm glad that the game is free to play to a point where everybody can like actually enjoy it at their own pace. And like, yes, games that are free to play do make, like, more free to play friendly, make less money, but in the long run I feel like they make more money because they can retain a more loyal player base. So we'll see how it plans out, we'll see how it maps out. Plus the celebrations for this, bro, they're gonna be hype. Yeah, basically they gave us an SR Mimosa, 300 crystals, and then 10 tickets for a multi originally. Basically, it looks like since we reached 700,000, they're actually giving us another multi, which I will absolutely take. Divine promotion here, right? Now that we've talked about this and our extra milestone rewards, and I just want to say that like people were really like curious as to like what extra rewards are we getting, because we saw that the Korean version was getting like extra rewards for reaching like extra little milestones. But I like the route that JP took and just giving us another whole multi for like another like 200,000 like pre-registers, because that is pretty monumental. That's pretty big. To go from 500,000 to 200 to 700,000. But let's go ahead and go over, I just want to go over these little graphics from, you know, each day, the little countdowns that they've been giving us, because they look really good. So this art's really nice. We got everybody at the orphanage. I thought there was like a baby, like a baby that couldn't even talk or walk, but like at the point they're at in the story, I'm pretty sure this is the baby right here. You know, it's kind of hard to keep track of every Black Clover side character, but like the ones who aren't even on screen, it's kind of ridiculous, man. I remember Nash. That's the only name I can remember from these guys. I mean, obviously Father Orsi, shit orphanage father who tried to dog Asta's dreams at every turn. Sister Lily, of course. Nash. I really don't remember these three's names. They were so unmemorable. Didn't have that much screen time, you know. Nash was only memorable because he talked a bunch of junk to Asta, and Asta really flexed on him. He didn't even flex on him. Asta's humble like that, but he could have flexed on him. Anyway, we go over to the next art, and honestly, each day that they release a new art, I do feel like the arts are getting better. Now, this one is saucy right here. I can't front. They're all like ganged up and they're all throwing up the little floor. Dude, I love that. And it makes sense because there are four, I was about to say silver siblings. There are four Silva siblings, basically the same thing. Four Silva siblings. Of course, Noelle's not here because she is too cool to be hanging out with these losers. Honestly, might be an unpopular opinion. Yes, Nozel handled taking care of Noelle very poorly as an older brother. Like, I understand he couldn't talk about Megicula's curse, but like, it could have been like yo, be the damsel of distress in the house. But it shouldn't have been like a join a Magic Knight squad that's completely embarrassing. So you can't do anything. You are a failure. You are this. You are that. Like, that was absolutely unnecessary. I feel like maybe he should have just presented it in a way where he's just like, you shouldn't be a Magic Knight. You're not strong enough to be a Magic Knight. Because if he really wanted to keep her from getting stronger, he would have just told her not to enlist at all. Would she have really had that choice? I don't know. But I mean, like, doesn't he kind of become the patriarch if his mom is gone and like their dad is like unknown? And these two are bozos, dude. But even still, they're fly with their fur. Like, the Golden Dawn has the fur on their hood. These guys have the fur on their cloak is just fur. That's kind of ridiculous, actually. But yeah, then let's go over to the next picture, and arguably the best picture, because two ultimate power characters are in that picture. You know what? Not even two ultimate power characters. The sibling trio, they're not bad. Mereoleona is my favorite. Fuegoleon's a hard-ass character. The more that I looked into Fuegoleon, the more that I enjoyed Fuegoleon as a character and enjoyed screen time with him, and especially because I had already watched all of Black Clover. I started reading Black Clover. I'm caught up in the manga, and then me and Bambino went back and started rewatching Black Clover. And I'm just rewatching some like earlier scenes, and I'm just like, man, Fuego was always a solid dude. And then we have, I'm sorry I was talking about him before I even got here, but we got Leopold here too. And like, we got all three of them doing the three. Fuego's just sauced up. He doesn't have to do the three because he's that guy. It's already missing an arm, Fuego, so you already know what's going on there. Mereoleona in the background like a little psychopath. I love it because Mereoleona, whenever somebody gets kidnapped, whenever somebody dies, whatever happens, whenever the kingdom's getting attacked, Mereoleona's like, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. How strong is the guy doing it? And that's why I love Mereoleona, because she is brash, she is crazy, she is strong, and she looks great in lava. Y'all know what I mean. But that's it for this video. Yeah, no, these graphics are great, dude. They're doing great production. Honestly, I was waiting for the 2-day one, but I guess that's not coming, or maybe it's gonna come by the time I get to work, and hopefully, maybe I can like record my phone screen and do like a YouTube short on it or something. I'll try to, no promises. So you guys go ahead and get your pre-download in today, in about 2 hours now, because it's nearly 9 o'clock for me in 10 minutes. So right over 2 hours, you guys should be able to pre-download Black Clover Mobile, JP, not Global. Global's pre-register is actually coming out tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow. I thought there was maybe a specific time, but it might just be the 23rd. It might just say the 23rd right now. But yeah, global registration out tomorrow. Man, this is like kind of like surreal. It's like you ever had something really good happen to you and then you're sitting there like there's no way this is happening right now. It just feels like Black Clover Mobile coming out is like a little unreal right now because they really gave us the like runaround for like such a long time. Because like I've been waiting on that, dude. I've been theorizing about this gacha game like for longer than Vic Gaming even announced it. I knew pretty much that they were working on this shit. I didn't know it was Vic Gaming. But it's crazy how it all lined up, because you play Grand Cross, and I'd just be like, man, I wish this company would make a Black Clover game. These guys could do it. These guys could be the one. Now, on the monetization and publishing side, y'all can stay over there at Grand Cross. We don't need none of that. Oh my god. But with the development of the game and how the game is structured and built, oh, absolutely, yeah, I'd be down for you guys to take over and make a Black Clover game. And now look at them. They did. And it's here in 2 days. I keep saying that. It's just ridiculous. I feel like if I say it enough, maybe I'll wake up from the dream, but I guess I am living the dream now if it's going to be out and I can start cooking up on it like that. But that's going to be it for your boy DEADMANVINCE, man. I've been trying to maintain a good energy for you guys in these videos, and I hope that I am. If you have been liking these videos, then like the videos, and I'm sorry. If you guys have been liking the channel, then you can start the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can get notified every single time that I'm on my computer cooking up some magic for you. See what I did there? Magic nights. Alright, magic nights. Y'all have a good one. That's going to be your boy DEADMANVINCE signing out.